guy gets. Looking forward to this big basketball game at the party, Kirk. Are you
Hey,
ready?
yo, what's up,
I'm just glad that you're coming to the party. We get to I get to meet you in person.
We're coming to you with a quick live stream here. And basically, let me move one of these things so we can get this because there's a lot of information breaking, which is going to change a lot of my rosters. Right now, you can see my player exposures. If there's anything you want to say in chat or any questions of who to pivot to, I'm happy to answer for you. I'm going to stick on DraftKings, and I'm not going to show you other sites' projection systems because I can't do that. We have all kinds of news popping off. Yeah, that's true. Give me a specific question, and I will answer that specific question. It is going to change a lot of my lineups here. We're going to have a little Friday whiskey drink while we do this, and we are going to get this going. So let's get some changes going here. I want to get on another screen, which I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to look at my projections because I need to figure that out in order to see what I'm going to do. And yeah, we have no Tony Snell, I know this. What is really interesting is the most recent breaking news with the trade. Can we leverage off of that and play some of the Golden State game? Or, however you want to say it, what do we do with this Miami situation? It looks like my systems haven't updated yet, so I'm trying to get it done. It's taking a minute. I'm going to have to do some things manually, so sorry if I'm boring. In the meantime, feel free to ask me questions, say any thoughts you have, start a debate, do whatever you want to do. It's just this Miami situation is looking a little bit too juicy. I think that I need to start prioritizing Harrow. I think Kemba's going to go off tonight no matter what. He's like one of my top guys between all sites. Let's put Lamb in the small forward. Harrow. And I'm not crazy about Morris. This is just one of my lineups, so don't get nuts with that. But here you see exactly what I'm doing. And I'm willing to give a little boost to Levine. I mostly am stacking where I'm playing that game. And by the time these are locked and, some of the only 2 games start at 4. These are small tournaments anyway, thankfully, because I didn't like those options too much. But we need to get more of this Miami situation, which I speculated about earlier, but because of all the other stuff, it got tricky. So I immediately think like Monte Morris is a guy we can start just taking out of play. We can play both Morris and Wood together if we want to. And then we can play Hero. We'll do it up here so we can get the later game. I'm going to have to get out of here in a few minutes, so please get questions in as fast as possible because I literally only have like 10 minutes. With all this late-breaking news and my many, many lineups, I have to get to all of my lineups. So please ask anything as fast as you possibly can. We're going to keep ending up in the same region, just a little higher there. This is a Trae Young thing. That's exactly what I wanted. Trae Young, Shea in the same lineup. All right, I'm going to look at the questions in a second, but I'm trying to get this straight. I don't like I got to get the Michael Porter Jr. out of there, but let me just do this real quick. It's just a mistake that he's in there. It was supposed to be Bogdanovich. I remember this build when I was doing it the first time. Oh, wait. No, it was not. I don't know who it was supposed to be. It was 6,800. That's a weird mistake on my part. I think I can just automatically swap him with Hayward, but there's no reason to maybe look elsewhere. But you know what? I can play one Boston player in this lineup. Obviously contrarian enough with the Shea-Trae combo. All right, so I'm going to look at your guys' questions. Hopefully you have a few. You're seeing exactly what I'm doing with my builds. I haven't looked at the questions yet. Okay, so Hero time, yes. So much news. My head is smoking. Chris Spellman, cheaper than Wood. I have some interest in both Chris and Spellman, but I think you're still speculating in a game that it's very tough to tell. I think Spellman would be my preference. I think there's room for Eric Pascal to become a speculative play on FanDuel. Like, even in a blowout, he could get like. I just feel like there's like at 4K, he can get you there. Like, they can play small and Draymond at the 5 because he's going to end up guarding Sabonis anyway. Turner is not a guy who eats on size, although I do really like Miles Turner as a play now. Just thinking it through. Draymond becomes probably a stronger play. Like, you factor the national television and everything, and just he's going to have to play 30 minutes. It's in front of their home fans. He's actually played hard this year. He just hasn't been putting up big numbers. The big men, I think you're reaching. I don't think you need to go there. If there's one I would side with, it would be Spellman. He's a better basketball player, and that's all I've got on that one. Let's see. What, Bobby? Glad to see the live vid. Fucking awesome. Awesome feed. Oh, thank you. Thanks, MJ. Hero or Duncan Robinson get a bump. Yes, everybody gets a bump over there, including a weird off-the-board play that no one will play with upside because of his gameplay, his style of play. James Johnson. James Johnson, you can put in there as your wild card if you're trying to play the $15 tournament and win a tournament with somebody. That's the kind of guy. Lamb is absolutely still in play. We can't overlook some of the good values because we're getting this great value. You try and combine them up. I can tell you as of right now, and things are going to change because we're still getting information in as my phone keeps beeping and it'll tell you. And you're looking at my DraftKings lineups right now. Here is my 555 lineup, and honestly, this is about to change very quickly, very soon. But you can see Jeremy Lamb still in it. You can see over here on FanDuel that, let me just make sure you guys get the view. Yeah, you can see who I've got basically down the line on FanDuel. I went just psychotic Boston-Orlando stack. When that much value opens up on one side of something and you're going to use it, along with their highest usage player, I decided to go for it all. So Kemba, Marcus Smart, Gordon Hayward with Aaron Gordon and Vooch. I don't love this. I would feel like better if we'd seen any more of a ceiling, but the prices make it at 5,600 and 90 at 85. It makes it a solid play. Adams is out now. Is that better be real? Anybody? Oh my goodness. All right. So now we want on FanDuel, we got to get some Nerlens Noel. That becomes a priority, probably over Wood. Yes. I don't know if it's a priority over. I really like Jeremy Grant over there, even though I know I've got Gordon in here just because of the build. But so that's an interesting conversation. Yeah. Any love for Chandler Hutchinson? Yes, but I'm losing it by the moment. He was originally in a lot of my lineups, but now I'm starting to lose it. I know he can go off, but it's just there's so many other plays that I feel better. Thad or Keith? I would go Keith for upside. And we're playing tournaments, so I'm going to talk upside. I think Thad has upside too. So I actually have both of them in my biggest buy-in lineups on DraftKings right now. Who's the biggest fade? I don't even, let's see, I'll get into that in a second. Thad or Wood? I think Wood has, I think Wood hits his upside more often. I think Thad hits the medium side more often. So take that for what you will. That's pretty much all the answers I can give you. I've got to run because I've got to adjust my lineups, and you're seeing a peek in what I'm at right now. Guys, keep tuning in. We'll keep doing this for you. For right now, I got to end the stream and get out of here. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds, and you can ask me a few more questions, but that's basically all I got because I need to do some research, and I need to go through all of my projection systems that I can't show on screen, so it makes it a little bit tricky. Grant Williams getting a start, I don't think that really means enough for me on this slate. Definitely not on FanDuel. If you want to take a shot on DraftKings, sure, but I don't like it. Good luck to you all. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys are awesome, and we will have better and more content coming out soon. There's working with some very large sites on the website and everything, so we are going to have a massive stuff for you guys soon. And hey, this is all free, so why not? All right, guys, good luck tonight. We'll see you at the top leaderboards.